Hey, 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 hey. We back.
What is up?
We back. This is the can we just talk for a second? Excuse me. How this is probably the first time we've recorded back-to-back weeks
It's been a minute.
in a minute. It's been a
This
minute. So
was
it
like the
feels
first one we've actually we said we're back, and then this is like us reporting on us being back.
yeah, this is like we're actually back.
Yeah.
So all y'all that were thought they were like capping
Our
on
haters
our
out
last
there.
video. Yeah, all the people who didn't comment, like they were like, nah, they're not gonna be back. We're not
Even
gonna
though we
hype
had
these
one
people
view
up.
and no comments.
Yeah, I know. Look, we're back. Anyway, well, welcome to the 52 Steady podcast. Yeah, we're excited to be back. This is a podcast, Noah and I, two
Yep.
college students in our summer break right now, trying to be steady. We're steady growth, discipline, and in a bunch of different areas that we're just gonna roll over today.
Mm,
So Noah, before we get into it, I mean, how's the week been?
week's
I
been
mean, we
good.
we, we posted the video. We're back.
What was that, Monday?
Yeah, it was
Maybe Tuesday.
yeah, it was Monday or Tuesday. I
Yeah.
don't remember.
Yeah, and this is our first week of the scheduled out plan double points, which I'm excited about.
Hmm. Yeah. You think, I don't know, has this week been different for you? Have you got like a new fire? Has this flame arose or what?
I feel like my schedule's honestly been the same.
Yeah.
Maybe, I mean, I wasn't reading before. So that got added in, but I had plenty of time in my mornings to do that.
Yeah. Well, maybe you're not feeling the same, but I was like, man, dude, this is like,
It fired you up.
I mean, I think a lot of things fired me up. This week was, went to this like internship fair that I was talking about before. That was really good. Motivational speaker.
Mm,
You already know what the motivational speaker, like you're just going to be feeling like a new man afterwards. And then he hits you with and only 7% of y'all are going to actually do this. And I'm like, all right,
me.
this is it. Like this it's time to level up. It's time to grow my pot that I'm trying to grow out of from this little pot to this one. I'm trying to like move. You know what I'm
Sure.
saying?
Trying to grow out the pot and get into the forest.
Yeah, I'm trying to yeah. So, yeah. Well, let's just get right
Yeah, let's
into
get
it. I
into it.
mean,
So the schedule started, I think, after Tuesday.
mhm.
Because we record on Tuesday, for sure. Because of,
I'll check real quick.
because of, because we were
I think it was Tuesday and we posted it.
because I was like, our workouts from yesterday count. And you worked out Monday.
Yeah,
So yeah, so Monday, Tuesday before the schedule, what'd you do?
Monday, Tuesday. So before the schedule, worked out, you know, worked out on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
That was like the start. I think that was like a start of something new too. That was like, I mean, we were supposed to record that day, but I was like, or we were actually supposed to record Sunday, and something happened. But, um, oh my gosh, yeah, I just worked out, and then that Tuesday, we're saying that we started Tuesday, or we started
We
basically
started
Wednesday.
Wednesday. We recorded Tuesday because
Yeah.
Tuesday night we both read. I think.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll just go ahead and get started. So before before everything, I had went to the gym twice. So kind of started off before we even recorded strong.
So Monday,
Two
Tuesday,
gyms. Huh?
Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah, Monday, Tuesday with the gym. Those were already planned out too, but like I
Well,
couldn't
yeah,
get the
you
double
planned it
points.
out.
I couldn't get the double points.
Mm-hmm.
But I might just review. How do you want to do this? You want to review just one by one or just run through the whole week? Like you want to do run, we go how we usually do it, or you want to just
Yeah, let's just go how we usually do it.
Okay. So on my schedule right now, and yeah, on my schedule right now or before was I plan to run Wednesday morning at 7, Friday morning at 7, and today, like after later in the day. And yeah, we filmed that
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah. And you're like, I'm
Yeah,
running.
we filmed that Tuesday. Yeah. Woke up. I don't even remember what happened. Did not run that 7 in the morning. That 7 in the morning hit harder than a brick. I don't remember what happened. That 7 in the morning hit harder than a brick. And then, so I was like, all right. And then I was doing stuff. I went to the fair, I think, the internship fair Wednesday, or Wednesday or Thursday. So I was planning on running again, kind of put it to the side. My next run was Friday, and Friday morning, my brother-in-law, he ended up getting a kidney stone. So, so I live with my sister and then with my brother-in-law. So I got woken up at 6 a.m. to take care of the kids while they take them to the hospital. So the run at 7 a.m. just floated away. I just watched it as I just watched the
You
kids just play with these little
you see that
toys in
run
here.
was happening?
I mean, I would like to say that, like I would like to be optimistic on that,
Yeah.
say that. I think the other Wednesday I got woken up again. I think twice I had to
Yeah.
like do things. And then um see, I didn't run then, and then it was like because it wasn't in my schedule, it was just not done. And then I was planning my run was supposed to be today, later in the day, and I actually just got finished running.
No.
So my hair is kind of wet, I just got out the shower. So I
This is
ran it like
surprising. The
I ran
fire's
it
back, I think, for you. I didn't think we'd
one
see a
run,
run.
one run, one run
Yeah,
on
that
time. No,
surprised me actually.
oh, I think what I did Saturday too. Yeah, I couldn't have ran Saturday because I had to mow my neighbor's yard.
Mm.
But um, yeah, I had it scheduled for 5 to 6, but I had to run some errands, so I'm counting it
I
because it was
count it.
like it was pushed at least 2 hours back from the last thing of my day, like
And you
that I
went to
had
the gym?
scheduled. So
Wait, I can't. I spoiled it, but
so that was pretty much it. As far as what I did, I was like, my phone died, and I was like, yeah, I'm just going out and I'm running. So I was like, I took this run as a prayer run. This was a talking to God while running,
yeah,
just the entire time,
okay.
and it was really good. It was I mean, normal prayer, and then the last half. So the route I took was that the same route that we took that one time where we both about died.
Up the hill.
Like yeah, up the hill, like the
That
same
was
route.
everything I had on that
Yeah,
run.
and then I was like, in the last bit of the run, I was like, God, I just want you to just I just want to open this space to just speak. And I'm just running, and I'm just looking ahead, and I just hear something that's like, don't look back, just don't look back, follow me, and it made me think of. So we've been going through. We've been having a little Bible study Saturday mornings. Noah ducked yesterday. It actually wasn't Saturday
Because
morning,
it
but
got moved twice.
because it got moved twice, yeah. But anyway, we were in Romans 4, and it was talking about just like the promise of God and like the faith of just like basically like walking with faith. That's what the whole kind of premise was, walking with faith. And I'm telling you, it was just like I was running, and God was like, "You just keep on running, looking forward, and just follow me, and that's your faith, and then you're gonna get to the end." And like I turned the corner to go down the hill, and I was just like thinking, and it was just like you might think you know your path, but you might turn a corner. And like maybe I was providing my own commentary on that.
It's
I
a
don't know about.
theological run.
the discernment factor. I don't know the full discernment factor, but that was it was a good run. I don't. It wasn't fast, but it was just like a
Yeah.
intro. So
Okay.
yeah.
So I gotta my runs. So like I didn't have a. This was not scheduled out on, but this upcoming next week scheduled out. But I had a mental schedule,
Right.
and so this is an integrity play. I said I'm gonna run Thursday morning before work, and then I was gonna do like Saturday night or something.
Hmm.
And then we planned that like one thing, and that just wasn't happening because of Father's Day. And so Thursday morning, I did my doing my vertical training where I just jump and smack this my wall.
Thursday morning.
Yeah, before work.
Okay.
In my brain, it was scheduled out like 7:30 to 8:30, and I was out there at 7:45 doing my jumps, and I ran right after that. I did like 20 jumps as high as I can. Took about 10 minutes. No, it took like 8 minutes. I did my run, 8 minute 30 pace. I think I'm a little. It's a little slower than usual, I would say.
Oh yeah.
Definitely like getting back into it, but I think it'll come back quick.
Hmm.
So I'm giving me double for that. Even though I didn't write it down, but I knew I was gonna do it at that time.
So you didn't run the other 2 days.
No, I didn't. I haven't ran.
Okay. 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 Yeah. Sunday was just like a again
You got after it
schedule's
today,
just
though.
been. Huh?
You got after it today.
I tried. I tried. Yeah. So the gym. Next thing for the gym. So I got two, but no, both Noah and I got 2 points for running. Gym, I went Monday and excuse me, Tuesday. Uh, didn't get any points. I mean, got 1 point for those. Wednesday, I went after work. Basically, I went every day that I had planned out. Like, had planned out. I went 5 times this week. Every time that I planned it out. So totaling that, that's 3 times on the schedule. So I went Wednesday, Thursday, took Friday, Saturday off, and then today. So that's 6, and then 7, 8.
Golly.
7.
6, 7. Come on. You're back. I didn't think you got 5 in. Make sure you got to lock in. I probably needed those runs. I needed those runs. Now I'm.
To be honest, the gym's probably the easiest one for me.
Mhm. I think you're back. And remember, we put a golf round on the line at the end of this summer. So that's we haven't had stakes on the line yet, but I think
Hmm.
that'll fuel something.
Hmm.
So I'll go with my workouts Tuesday. So I'm working out 4 times a week is the plan. Tuesday, I worked out after work. That didn't count for the scheduled points. Um, then Thursday I worked out right after work, which was the schedule. Saturday I worked out right before the tea time.
I didn't even realize you did that.
Yeah, hit legs or tea time Saturday, and then today I knew we were gonna have like a Father's Day lunch. So before dinner I went work hit up upper body.
Father's Day lunch, but before dinner you went. Wait, what?
No, so I knew we were gonna have lunch.
Okay.
So I said I'd go to the gym before dinner
Oh,
because I'm
okay.
not gonna
Okay.
like eat lunch,
Yeah.
go to the gym, then eat another meal right after. So I just like wait.
Hmm.
That's normally the play for me. So I
Okay.
had doubled 3, so 6 plus 1, 7. So I had 7 points. workout. So
Okay.
you're up by one right now for the reading.
What about one before the reading? Um, reading, my plan was to read before. So I didn't read before. So Tuesday night, I was supposed to read. Forget what happened. Did not read Tuesday night. That might, like, that night just didn't happen on reading. So Wednesday I was supposed to read before work. I mean before the gym. I read before the gym, so that was good. Thursday I was supposed to read at my lunch break, and I think I went home because I didn't have food for my lunch break, so I missed it there. Friday I was supposed to read at my lunch break, and it was like the same kind of awkward situation. Food, didn't read there. Saturday, both Friday and Saturday with kind of being like handling the kids and everything, just putting the kids down and everything. Sounds like I'm a dad when I say that.
Putting the kids down.
Putting the kids down. That's just an excuse. I mean, I could have read. I just didn't read. So, and then I read today before I went to the gym. So, I got.
Do we count the? This is a
You're saying the double points from Tuesday?
no. I'm saying before this, we we
Yeah.
didn't do reading on Sundays. It was,
I mean, we don't.
but like you read, so I'm not gonna like minus
Okay.
you some points. But I didn't
Yeah.
read because that was just like what we did before, you know.
Yeah. Well, it's been so long since I've read too, so my schedule, like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I forgot about that rule.
It was a Monday. It
I,
was like a Monday through Saturday.
yeah, it's 6 days a week. Yeah, so I read Wednesday and Sunday. So I got 4 points from reading. Excuse me.
So I actually get some points here. So Tuesday, I read that night after the podcast. So that's one.
I think that counts as two. I mean, it's scheduled out. And it
Wait,
was
did you
after the
count?
podcast. I didn't read.
Oh, okay. You're giving me two.
Yeah, you can count. I mean,
Okay. So Tuesday, then my plan was to read every morning, like so I read my Bible in the morning before I eat. Then I make my food and coffee, sit down, read my book in the morning. And I did that
mhm.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
That's big. That's 10.
Yeah, it's 10.
That's
I mean,
10.
we'll take that. I don't know. I feel like like I mean I don't have a bit as busy schedule as you, but I feel like it's still scheduled
No, you
well
have
for
that.
me
You
to
have the.
succeed. Where it's not like because I go into work
Yeah.
at 10, which is it helps out like in the morning.
But I mean, you did it though. So you're up 5. Up 5.
Okay.
I would say this wasn't my best effort too. So I mean, it is what it is on that.
Mm-hmm. No, but I feel like this is locking us in because
The schedule definitely helps
before
for
we
sure.
were I don't know. I feel like we were just kind of going whenever.
Hmm. The schedule definitely locks
Yeah,
it in.
because I think it'll definitely help me at school. Because like I think I wasn't like scared, like telling myself when I'm gonna go, and I would just wait till the end of the day. Then I'll just waste some time.
Yeah. No, I think it's very helpful. I was reading, so I've been reading this, switched up, and longing for revival.
Okay.
So for Summit, as like a family group leader or whatever, they wanted us to read that book, so I just decided to start it. But yeah, and then Yeah, no, so Noah's up in the point ratio. Noah's up 5
Okay.
this week. I think the last question, and again, one of the biggest questions is time in the Word.
Yeah, it's been good. Every like in the morning when I wake up, I've been like so before I was like I'd make my food and eat it like while I read my Bible.
Hmm.
But like I would just get distracted. I'd like watch YouTube and eat, but so, like as soon as I get out of the shower, I'll like read my Bible more. And it's just been helping out. Like
Yeah.
little things. I don't know if I have really anything from this week. Um, Pastor preached on Father's Day today,
Hmm.
and it was like mainly like before we like look at our fathers and like kind of judge them, like we look through the lens of God and like
Hmm.
how He's a father. And I thought it was really good.
No, that sounds really good.
Let me see if I can find
A
a
bar,
little nugget.
little bar for us.
So one thing he talked about was like God does not hold on to our offenses. I don't even know if that says offenses. I can't read my handwriting sometimes, but like he doesn't hold
Yeah,
on
most
to them,
handwriting is top
but
5.
he holds you accountable and helps you move on towards healing. Like sometimes our, not saying my dad does this, but like some people just
Yeah.
like you'll like mess up and they'll like continually bring it up again
Hmm.
and like kind of hold that on you and don't really help you like move forward and heal from it. So I thought that was good.
No, that's really good. Yeah. My time in the Word. So probably for the last. So so we started this weekly Bible study on Saturdays 4 weeks ago, and I think for the past 4 weeks I've been super dry. Honestly, if I've gotten the Word, it's been like maybe once or twice in like 4 weeks. So I've been super bad on that. And this week was kind of, I mean, this nothing this week or this past week too, and that was something I was kind of talking with the guys last night on. Um, yeah, I think it's been super helpful to, although I haven't had that spiritual time with God like myself. Like this Saturday is like, not saying that's like makes up for everything, but I don't think God's like holding a grudge, and kind of like what you just said. But I should be kind of wanting that time to be had. But I think something from last night, what we were talking about, and it wasn't even on Romans. I thought this was just really cool. We finished and we were just talking about how like crazy God is. Like God's just like top top dog, top G, like. And Malachi was talking about Revelation, and I think uh, at our church back in Chapel Hill, or like basically the Summit Church was preaching on Revelation and talking about how Revelation is just. I guess I'll say it from my perspective because I can't really quote what he was saying, but from my perspective, I took it as like when I've read Revelation, it's been like I've kind of pictured it as like the conclusion, like oh, like it's like the end of the book, so my mind's automatically like, oh, this is gonna end the story, type deal. But the moral of that message from the Summit Church was like Revelation kind of shows us that no matter what end. So we were actually talking about the like Iran and Israel kind of attacks and everything, and kind of be like, this is crazy, like blah blah blah. But at the end of the day, like God's over all of this. Like no matter what end is near, no matter what we might think is the end, whether it's our lives, the world, or kind of like what you see pictured in Revelation, like the end of everything, like God is over that. And like how like peaceful that is, but also like how we're just talking about how God like came down so bright, like it's like just like a white, like this white screen in front of me right now, just white, holding stars in his hand, and we were just talking about how like let's just say we do good on a test or something, where we're like, thank God, like man, thank you God, blah, like we're so grateful in that way, but like God's like, really? Like out of all this stuff, like that's the thing that makes you like
Yeah.
and I don't think God's like thinking that way, but like holding stars and like not failing a test, like that kind of vibe. So anyway, that was like one thing I thought was super cool. I think it changed my perspective on Revelation for sure. So, but no, I think again like one of my 150 goals, even for this next week, I think the biggest thing will be doing my quiet time every single day.
Hmm.
So this run was, I'm telling you, this run was super helpful though. The run was
Yeah.
like not a mini quiet time, but just
I might try it out.
it was.
Might try it out tomorrow. Not
No, you
be
should.
so locked in on my music, AirPods. Because every time I feel like I always have to have like something I'm doing.
Hmm.
Because I find it like helpful when I'm just driving in the car. Like it's the easiest spot to just pray.
Hmm.
Because you're not doing nothing.
Yeah, it was like I was running. I was like, God, like I just want to pray with this, and that, and I mean, so my pace wasn't like crazy, but like I was kind of like what they be saying on the Nike app. Like they're like, I want you to be at a pace where you can have a full conversation,
Yeah.
and like I never be wanting to have a full like if we're running together. Like I'm not gonna have a full
Yeah, we're going
conversation. Like
too
we're
hard.
yeah, we're going way too hard. But like that was like helpful, and I think I definitely went faster at the end. Like just looking forward
Hmm.
and just like it felt like I was just like climbing a rope and just
Up
lifting
that
my
hill.
knees up that hill. I'm telling
That
you that
hill's
hill.
terrible.
Honestly, my quads right now are cooked. But that's one of my goals. If not the biggest goal for this week, if I don't get anything, it's going to be that. But no, we're back though. We're here.
Hmm.
We're here. These have been the last two titles. We're back. We're here. But this time, we're settled.
Settle it in.
We're settled in right now.
Okay, I like that.
So 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 what do you think you're gonna do this next week to kind of?
Get more runs in. Get more. Okay. So if I'm being honest, my like boss is like gone. I work like a small business, so like I can't really do much when they're not there. So I'm only working like one day this week, just doing like some cleaning. I work at this like t-shirt place. It's kind of complicated, so I don't even know how to describe it. But yeah, I'm working
It's
only
print.
one day this week. So if I don't get like a perfect week, that's just sad. Yeah,
I think
running.
you pick up a side hustle this week.
Probably just be like help my mom out in the garden as much as possible, just whatever she needs. That might be the
She'd
side
love that.
hustle.
She'd love that.
Um,
That you're in a good position for a perfect week.
yeah,
I'll put it that way.
yeah. Probably try to spend some time with these eighth graders, see if they want to go golfing one day.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Um, yeah, Monday. So tomorrow I'm running, doing my jumping thing tomorrow. I think Monday, Thursday I'm gonna do my jumping and run, and then Friday I'm just gonna run. So Monday, Thursday, Friday. I have back-to-back days, but I normally don't work Thursday, Friday, so I just think it'll be fine.
I think you got it.
And the rest
Yeah,
is pretty basic.
for me, looking at reading on the lunch breaks. Tomorrow, not on the lunch break. Let me take that off. Tomorrow I'm gonna read because I have time, and then I gotta go. Actually, no, I can't even go to bed early. The Thunder play tomorrow. Like it's just But I gotta wake up at probably 6 a.m. tomorrow, or no, Tuesday, go to the gym, and then hit up my driving class from 6 to 10 p.m. Wake up, go to the gym again at 6, and then it's gonna be a fighter week, but
Like you have a better chance at
Juneteenth's
working
this
out at
week.
like 10:30 than waking up at 6 at night. Or sure. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the week. So I mean, we're not satisfied. I would say, I mean, at least I'm not satisfied, but I'm also excited to kind of
Yeah, like
be back.
if we can get something out of this week, then that'd be great.
Oh yeah, for sure. So yeah, well, Noah, do you have anything else?
I don't.
Oh, well, all right, y'all. I appreciate you watching. This has been we've been a little slimmer on our episodes,
Yeah,
so this is a 30-minute
had some
bomb.
time crunches, so
Yeah. So hopefully y'all like this better. But for those that watch, again, if you drop a comment, the motivation's always, or that like helps
that's
tremendously. Shout out Noah's mom too for the. I sent Noah a picture of a comment that she dropped like 3 months ago, and I was like, man,
yeah. Because I was like, I asked her maybe yesterday. I was like, "Did you listen to the new podcast yet?" And she was like, "I think I started it because she hasn't commented yet.
yeah,
So hopefully we'll
yeah,
get
that's when
more
you
from
know.
the last episode."
No, but yeah. Well, all right, y'all. Again, we thank you. We hope this is honestly, I don't. I mean, I kind of hope it's entertaining, but at the same time, I don't really care. I hope it really just motivates somebody to
Do something.
do something. So yeah. Well, thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for watching, and we'll be back next
All
week.
right. Stay steady.
Y'all stay steady.